Hello everybody and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus. In the previous episode, did we play The Lost? I think we did. Where did we make it last time? I don't even remember. Let's just carry on with The Lost. I've been thoroughly enjoying it. Curse the Labyrinth could work to our advantage here. We do of course get a essentially free item room. And of course as The Lost you have a all but guaranteed chance at deal. What the hell is going on here? That guy's really high up for some reason. That's not normal. Is that new? That is definitely new. Okay, that's kind of cool. There's definitely been an update to Deliverance then. Because them guys never used to work like that before, but I kind of like that behavior. Right, we might as well go in here first and do our boss straight away. Try and get ourselves early deal with the devil. Not for the actual items, just to get it out the way with. There is a few items I will take, because you got to remember we've also got Delirium to do, so if we get something like Mum's Knife or Brimstone, we kind of have to take it just for the chance of being able to quite easily, and by quite easily I mean very easily, clear out Delirium, because there is some crazy builds we can get with that, especially if we can get Guppy as well. This is all a pipe dream right now. I'm just talking completely in theory, but if it happens, I'd be pretty happy about it. Can't lie, I'd be pretty damn happy about it. So let's see what our first item is here. The wire coat hanger is, of course, very nice. Ragman could be our demise here. Of course, that fire rate up is really, really going to help with defeating him, but he is a royal penis in the anus. As you can see, we've already been hit by his homing shot, and that does not bode well for the rest of this fight. He is a really, really difficult boss to kill efficiently and quickly when he's doing his homing shots. Luckily, though, we did get him. We get ourselves some HP up, which I'll just leave there in case we somehow get a reroll this floor, and we ain't getting either of those. Neither of them are amazing gets for us, so we're just going to leave that HP there. In the rarest of off chances that we somehow manage to get ourselves a reroll. I doubt it. Okay, this room could genuinely kill us. These spiders are a nightmare to deal with on big rooms because they can launch themselves from off screen directly into your face. Luckily it doesn't look like that happened this time, but it can. The hourglass is genuinely decent for us here because slowing down time, we'll see if we can get ourselves petrified poop here. Slowing down time is going to mean that we have more time to react. So basically this is going to be sort of a panic button-esque thing that we use whenever we get hit. We can slow down time and hopefully turn the odds in our favour. Of course, the hourglass isn't exactly the best item. There it is. Hourglass isn't exactly the best item in the game. Not even close, but it is nice to have. It is nice to have, and there's a bunch of items that we can't do anything with. Give me pennies. Pennies! God damn. And our other one, punching bag. Now, punching bag is an odd one. So while punching bag is nice to have because it does take some of the fire off of you. Ooh, that's nice. It does take some of the fire off of you. It is also rather annoying because it can in some situations lead to you getting hit because the enemy doesn't do what you expect it to because it ends up going for punching bag. Now that is a lot of money. Let's go into our shop here. Special delivery. It's probably better than the hourglass, but do I want to get rid of the hourglass this early? No, I don't. I'll tell you what, we'll scour the rest of this floor in the hopes of finding more poops. Spend a little bit of extra time. I'll buy a key there as well to recoup our losses of the key that we used to get in there, and we'll hopefully save enough money to go to the shop on the next floor and get something a little more lucrative, because I don't really want to be taking active items when we have a decent active. It's just not really worth much to us. I mean, the special drop, whatever that one was called, is actually really good. I really like it, but at the same time, I don't want to sacrifice what we have. What is this? Oh, I was gonna say, what is this room? Then I realized you're supposed to use the poops to kill them, aren't you? I get it now. Right, hopefully we can get enough money before we leave this floor. Looks like it could be possible here. Nope, we got a red heart. Fortunately, it is really annoying when that happens. Punching Bag, of course, is taking a lot of the flak for us here. It can, like I said, it can actually be incredibly useful to have Punching Bag on standby to help us out. He is very useful in a lot of scenarios. He just can play to situations that actually cause us more pain than they do good. It's rare, but the fact that it can happen is a real worry. It is a real worry. Of course, some enemies are going to be worse than others for that. It really does depend on the enemy we get. You can kind of tell like that, exactly like that. It looked exactly like he was going to strike the punching bag there, and at the last moment... Well, sorry, he was going to strike me there. At the last moment, he switched to the punching bag, meaning that I went over towards the punching bag thinking that I was safe. In actual fact, I wasn't at all, and it actually made me way less safe. But we're getting scenarios like this where punching bag is really helping out. But again, right there, that quick switch of target there threw me off by quite a bit, and ooh. There's some nice goodies. Right, let's go over to our next floor. Of course, we did 2 floors for the price of 1 here, so we don't have to worry about how long that took us. I do realise there was another tinted rock somewhere, but I couldn't find it, and I'm not going to spend the next year scouring the entire XL floors to try and find it. Of course, we will take the risks on these. Let's take care of these fires really quick. So we have ourselves a foiled stars card, which is going to teleport us to a treasure room and spawn an extra item and reroll machine in the next treasure room, which is probably something we want to use. Yeah, it's probably something we want to use pretty straight away. So we'll take that. We'll use that now. And that's pretty good. Okay, so we really need to get rid of these fires because these could hurt us quite a lot. These are 2 things we definitely want to be re-rolling. So first things first, pick up this book. We might as well use it once to give us some mapping. And then we shall do some re-rolling here. Having 2 items to re-roll is great. $3 bill is top tier, but I cannot, unfortunately, take it because of one crucial thing. Still going to keep re-rolling these. One crucial thing that you may not have thought of. It can give you Fire Mind, and Fire Mind is a surefire way to get yourself hit. It happens to me all the time, so we're going to completely avoid $3 bill. As much as I love it, it does add quite a lot of damage normally, and it's usually pretty damn useful to have. But the small chance that it's going to get us hurt is too much. I'm actually just going to reroll with money here. Nope, we didn't get quite enough there. I'm going to be making sure to go to our shops and such. Another key. Okay. Okay, let's slow down time here just to make sure we get that shadow dude gone. Another thing we've got to think about as well is the slow down time. Even though it's only a short effect, it does completely slow down enemy bullets, meaning that it could make certain rooms much easier to dodge in, which is really nice. These black dudes, little black worms, are taking forever to go down, but they're getting there. They're getting there. Luckily, the skeletal ones are way easier to kill. Just got to make sure we don't get accidentally telefragged. These guys aren't very, like, they don't telefrag very much at all, but they have the capacity to, where they'll pop up and you'll just accidentally run into them. Especially happens with higher speed. We'll reroll both of those again. Lusty Blood is really good. Number 2 isn't quite what we're looking for, because again, it can lead to self-damage. I'm just realizing right now my chair's too low. I don't know why, but my chair's, like, sunk. It doesn't feel right. There you go, we sorted that out. But Lusty Blood, of course. It's just going to make room clears quicker and easier. We always want that. Now, of course, taking this would be much better than the hourglass itself, because we'd be able to use it more often. Eventually, it will revert into the hourglass, so I'd like that, but I'd also really like this. I'm going to play the risky game, and I'm going to take this instead. Because I think right now, having a slowdown that we can use every single room is better than the ability to rewind one room. Especially considering you only have limited uses of that. And yeah, like I said, this is a 1-room charge room slowdown. Of course, it isn't a very long slowdown, but I still think it's worth something to us. Right, let's go back over and bomb our reroll machine again. We've probably only got 1 or 2 more rerolls on this, so we hopefully have to get something good soon. Okay, now that's not good, but it is another book, which is nice, which basically guarantees, considering we have a library over there, that we will get the ability to to get Bookworm, which is really, really nice. I like having Bookworm. We've got some pennies there. We'll go and reroll again with these pennies. Having this guy darting about the place is not good for us, but lusty blood. I love it. I love me some lusty blood. Right, we've got 3 coins. We've already put 2 into the reroll. I don't know if bombing it resets the amount of coins you put into it or not. Seems to. Definitely seems to. 10 times bombs. We need to keep rerolling this. I'm putting a lot of resources into this reroll, and that may seem a little foolish, but I do think that it could pay out quite nicely, and so we need to do that. We'll do this. We get ourselves the blank book, a random book effect, or we get ourselves Book of Belial. Again, we could take one of these. We could take one of these, but I just don't think it's gonna be too good for us. I will pop back in here, pick up our moon card, simply because a teleport away from any room is very precious to us. We have ourselves Super Envy as soon as he gets down into his sort of second smaller form. Also, I didn't even really mention how much Bookworm is going to help with damage. Of course, those of you that play Isaac or have watched for a while will know that Bookworm is going to mean that every now and again we fire 2 shots rather than 1. That's going to really help us out here. That's lovely. Okay, we can take out a decent amount of them here while they're all slowed. Yeah, this slowing is really, really instrumental. And the thing is as well, it's a very strong slow. It really does nerf the opponent quite heavily. So very happy to have that. Keep going. I'll actually destroy these fires here in an attempt to get some money. I think the room's shape just made me think of money. Right. Again with this room, do the same. We really, really need to be getting that reroll done. Let's hope of hopes 2 coins will be enough. No! Come on, we're so close. We're so close, game. We're so close. Just give us, like, a few duo bombs and I'd be happy. Rooms like this are perfect. Perfect for slowing down, because enemies like this that charge you down, very, very easy to deal with when they're slowed. Very easy to deal with indeed. Stop giving us keys. I've got enough keys, dude. This is a room we certainly need to slow, because these enemies are horrendous. But as you can see, with Lusty Blood, we're making short work of these rooms, especially when they're slowed. Unfortunately, it does look like... Oh, god damn it. It does look like we're probably not going to get to reroll those 10 bombs, and we might just have to take them, which isn't terrible, but we did have better options in the past that we could have taken. I was just trying to roll. I really do think that if we'd have taken... Oh, this is nice. Having our boy take the flak of some of these enemies and these little power balls, as so to call them. Okay, I'm going to slow down time now just to deal with these dudes, because they're really annoying. And also, I didn't even really mention it, but having a slowdown... No, not a slowdown, sorry. Having the 10 bombs would have majorly helped with this boss fight, especially, but we can't really dwell on the past. Oh my god, I hate this boss so much on the Lost. We got it though. Blood Clot is great. Unfortunately, yet again, no angel deal for us. Let's just go and take our 10 bombs. We're going on quite a trek to get these 10 bombs, but... does look like, unfortunately, we're going to have to take it. I mean, at least we got 1 good item out of this. At least we got 1 good item out of this. It's just a little sad to see that we have to settle for something that isn't really that good, considering the options available to us could have been so much better. I will do a little bombing into here. Ah, really? No secret room? Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. And we'll be heading down to the next floor, feeling okay about this run. Feeling okay. It's starting off decent. Damage is good. We'll definitely do this. Harlequin Baby, it's a decent one to get. It's not the best, but it's not terrible. This guy can be a real pain. Luckily, he seems to be pretty well focused on our little punching bag here, or maybe not. He's kind of changed his tune. If he can stay focused on our punching bag here, he's going to be very, very easy, and he did, so that's good. We're getting a lot of soul hearts here, which is real upsetting to see, considering we quite literally cannot use them. Ooh, that's not good. I did not know this guy could do that. I did not know this guy could do that. Also, we don't really have enough base damage to be dealing with a Mega Fatty. This is probably one of the most major problems with Punching Bag. Enemies that jump are a real horror to deal with. I am going to slow that down so we can get around it easily. Whoa! That sucked the tears back into me. Oh my god. But yes, enemies that jump are a real huge pain with Punching Bag because they jump off screen and sometimes you have absolutely no idea which target they're going to go for, and that leads to some real pain and suffering. So we'll take this guy out first because he's by far the most annoying target. The Head of the Keepers are annoying themselves, but they're a much more manageable foe, especially considering their jumping is nowhere near as unpredictable as the spiders are. That's going to be kind of the case for a lot of these rooms. This is the good thing about the Hourglass as well. It gives us time to think and prioritize targets. We don't have to just shoot at whatever's in front of us. We can spend the small amount of time that we need to think what enemy is going to be the biggest threat, and then we can maneuver ourselves around that room in order to take care of the biggest threat. And I quite like the ability to do that. I think that's going to be quite nice for us. So what do we have here? We have a Fool card, and we also have a Justice card. We'll take the Justice card, obviously. Justice is fine by me. The Fool card is good to know if we want to end up using a Moon card this floor, although I see no reason to. And we'll keep going this way. Now, this room could be annoying. Again, if I find myself a little bit too cramped. These are all champions as well, which is annoying. But if I find myself a little bit too cramped or I get hit, then I will use my slow down. Of course, I don't have to use it every room, although I probably should. This is a room where I will use it. Again, though, this is going to be prioritization. We're gonna just take care of these spiders more than anything, because they're the most annoying enemies by far in that room, because they just move so sporadically. I mean, we did have the advantage there of being able to fly over the gap and not have to particularly deal with them. It's still nice to get them out of the way. Oh, yes. Getting up to 9.26 damage is really nice. Really would like a base damage improvement, though. Our base damage, although it is augmented a little bit, although it is augmented a little bit by Blood Clot, it's not really, and actually Bookworm to say that as well, it's not actually that good. It's completely base. We really need it to up it by one big damage up. That'd be perfect. Of course, we've got these guys coming at us. I really like any rooms with easy to kill, really small, unaggressive enemies like dips, because that is just a damage boost in a room. Hey, another one of these chests. And Big Fan. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with Big Fan. It's going to block projectiles for us on the regular. It did not do that there. Okay, we're going to have to be very cautious here. That room almost went badly. Luckily, the slowdown actually kind of saved our caboose here. Okay, a lot of these guys are going to strike at us here. This is a very annoying room. Of course, the biggest problem with these little dudes is not that they're hard to, like, to dodge. In great numbers, they can be. But it's more so the fact that the little worm that they fire out blocks shots. It blocks tears, so it actually makes them rather hard to kill in some situations. Luckily this time, though, we managed to get through it without any real issue. Let's have a little look-see. Mum's Wig. Another item I'm pretty happy with. Mum's Wig is going to be spawning spiders fairly regularly. I think it's just on hit it has a chance. So the higher fire rate we get, the better Mum's Wig's going to do. But having extra little bits of damage come in here and there, although it's not going to be an amazing amount, I kind of like it. We will do a little bit of due diligence here and blow up a few mushrooms in the attempt to get a magic mush. It's often not common, but we will try it. Liberty Cap there. Actually, we've got enough bombs. Let's take Liberty Cap. Liberty Cap can be quite nice. We're going to get a random mushroom effect, and that does include Magic Mush itself. I don't believe it includes 1-up, though, which is sad. That'd be great if every now and again we'd get 1-up for a room. Right, this is one of these rooms where these enemies are really problematic. really problematic indeed, because they are just so hard to deal with. But again, Punching Bag taking a lot of the flack for us there, that really helps out quite a lot. But let's keep on moving on. This has been I think these Lost runs especially are very, very Isaac heavy commentary. I don't know how many of you that have been following the Isaac series for a long time, or just watching every now and again. I don't know what you feel between commentary, if you like it more so when it's less of the game commentary and more of just me rambling on, or more of the game commentary and less of me rambling on. It's kind of different people like different things, but I think especially on these runs where we're going for difficult challenges and trying to beat hard achievements, they're always going to be very Isaac centric. I do tend to like, I mean, my channel description is like trying to provide informative and entertaining content. Informative is something that I always try to apply to the games that I know, like Enter the Gungeon and Binding of Isaac. I try to justify all of my decisions in my commentary, as I feel that for some people that maybe aren't as good at the game or haven't beaten the game before, it provides a lot of insight into why I'm doing the things I do, and that's that base damage increase we wanted there. And ooh, baby. Oh my god. I am both happy and I'm hateful. These items are garbage. Absolutely garbage. But, at the same time, there are 2 angels in here, meaning if we can manage to survive this without having to teleport out, we get ourselves a big fat angel key in 1 angel room, which would be fantastic, although I have a feeling there's going to be a reason we have to teleport out at some point, because these angels are not easy. We can't even use bombs for damage because there's a small chance I'd wake up the other angel, and that would be catastrophic. Absolutely catastrophic. So we're not going to do that. I've got to be really, really careful for some of his angel attacks. We want to be standing sort of on an angle to him, but not at a complete corner angle, because that happens. So there's our first key. And on to our second. If we could get this one as well, this would be awesome. This would be so good. This would sort us out. It basically means that we can focus on going for deal with the devils after this point, which would be really nice, because we're still early days, really. I mean, we're not super early days, but we're early days enough that we can get a few good deal with the devils going. I'm a bit scared that he's going to do a laser beam here. Do think we have him here, though. There we go. And although I don't care, we'll take Lazarus's rags. I really don't want to be respawning as Lazarus. I cannot believe items like that exist in the angel pool. Items that only give you any benefit on death exist in the angel pool. It just makes no sense. Like, the developers sometimes think, why do people always go for Deal the Devils? It's because the angel deals are fucking garbage. They're useless. Even if I could take both of those items, it would still be worse than 99% of the Deal the Devils I could come across. In almost all facets of the word. Like, it's just... they're so bad. They're so bad. Right, King Boy, you need to die. Wow, he's got so much health. We've been firing at him for so long. But that is great. The fact that we've got the Angel Key already puts us in a power position. It puts us in a position that I'm very, very happy to see, because we can, for the most part, just play. We don't have to think about min-maxing. We don't have to think about how we're going to get to our next Angel Deal, or if we even are going to get to our next Angel Deal. All we have to think about is play well, get damage, get good items. And we are pretty set to go after that, which I'm very happy to see. We're going to get 2 hearts here. Obviously very useless. The moon card is still going to be in our back pocket as a little escape rope, so to say. It looks like we have one of these dudes again. I really like the change they've done to these dudes. Now, they have been changed into quote-unquote waiting enemies that I hate. But the wait is very short, so I don't mind. Waiting enemies where the wait is very short really doesn't bother me. It's when you've got to wait really long amounts of time to open them up. Doesn't look like we have anything we really need from here. I will blow this guy up for a little bit extra deal devil chance and the chance at some money. Of course, we didn't get that chance. I am unlucky, so we just basically right now we're just waiting for this run to turn sour. Okay, this is the problem with these shadow enemies. They can spawn clones that are full size still. They really shouldn't be able to do that. That's not good. They need a little bit of work, in my opinion. Then being able to spawn clones leads to some real fucky situations. Kidney stone. I'll take it. It's a speed and range down. Oh, God, wait a minute. That's a hefty range down, although it doesn't seem to have done anything to our range. I don't really know why that's a thing. I can't see any range down there. Range seems the same. Give me those pennies. Vegemite, sadly, not something we want. Them crawl spaces are just garbage too. Them crawl spaces really mean nothing to anyone. They're so rare as well. It's kind of like some of the NPCs you get on Gungeon, where you're like, yo, it's a super rare NPC, and it's like, trade one weapon for another weapon for 3 curse. It's like, what? No. How is that rare? Why? What's going on here? Who decided this? Okay, this is a horrible room. Let's slow down time a bit and sort this out. Of course, it's going to be really nice, actually, having kidney stone here for this extra damage, but it is also dangerous. Is there anything else we want to do on this floor? I don't really think so. Ooh, we definitely, let's slow down time and just take care of some of these barrels. I know that sounds like a weird way to use our slow down time, but these barrels are a really, really big pain in our ass because it basically cuts off quite a big proportion, really. He teleported away as I kidney stoned. It cuts off quite a big proportion of the arena, and we really don't want that. He's into his last phase though now, and this is the easy bit, especially when he's really insistent on getting our punching bag here. Sometimes he will switch, as you just saw, but for the most part, he'll stay there. Having another orbital, it's just more bullet blocking potential. That's all I care about it for. I'm not going to use it for damage at all. And big fan, of course, slows down the movement speed of all orbitals, which can be annoying, but most of the time it's pretty good. Okay, that was not worth anything to anyone. I'm sure you can all agree. That was a very nice quick kill on him. This guy again, hello. Okay, and there you go, he's taken care of. I did get hit towards the end there, but do not fear. I am okay. I'm going to slow this room down a lot because this is a nightmare room. Well, no. It can be a nightmare room depending on the movement. Endless Nameless. Endless Nameless is one of those items that I love the idea of, but its proc rate is so terrible. More damage based on your speed stat. That's a pretty big damage boost. I like that. So if we can get our speed stat up to 2, it's kind of annoying that we took Kidney Stone, which lowered our speed stat, actually. But if we could get our speed stat up really high, then that would be a nice damage boost. Which I'd be very happy to see. Right, take care of you. Got through that. Hey, these chests. Oh, yes, Death's Touch. I love me some Death's Touch. The finger is good, but you've got to roll the burns on Lost. Oh, Cloud Chat. Cloud Chat, yes. You've got to roll the burns and hope for the best. Oh, boy. Oh, my God, we got 2 luck coins there. Lovely. Yeah, you got to roll the burns when you're playing as the Lost. You got to really try and get the best items possible. Now, Quad Shot can be problematic, but with Piercing, Quad Shot to me is a truly amazing item. Because we can hit so many enemies with such little resistance and such little effort. And of course, rooms such as that. Beautiful. And we have a lot of money right now. A lot of money. Of course, it makes this insanely good too. Our Kidney Stone. Whatever that procs, that's going to deal some big damage. Also, it means we don't really have to aim. Which is always good. Because I'm not good at aiming. Right, we got here. Let's slow down this a little bit. Make it a little easier for ourselves. The slowdown is actually insane. It's so good. Oh my God, the damage. Again, let's slow down here. If I could slow down time. Of course, the foot is another problematic one with... it doesn't really matter which one we take here, so let's just take the one that's better. But yes, Mum's foot is another problematic one with punching bag, but we managed to get through that. This is going to be one of the ones where we want to pop our slowdown immediately upon basically every single room entry, just because there's such a high chance that enemies will do something sporadic immediately upon entering a room. We, of course, still have our moon card. That is going to be a saving grace for us. Of course, normally a good use of it would be go to your boss rush and get a free item. We are way off boss rush though. Now, this is, of course, through and through a Mega Satan run. We have very good damage. We have the ability to take out a lot of enemies quite quickly. We have piercing, which makes the phases... That's a loud helicopter. Can you please fucking not? My god. It just, like, flew really close. Well, no, I said really close to my window. It's not like I could see it next to me. But that was loud. But yes, Mega Satan, this is kind of a shoe-in for Mega Satan. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying that we can get there and we have a chance. It's risky, but we've got to try it. Yep. A Thame is super worthless, but it is an item. Okay, this is what I mean. These are the sort of rooms that we need to be immediately ready for when we enter, because they can be really problematic. I didn't even think about the fact that, what's it called, is really, really good for us right now. Bookworm, giving us extra shots, really helps out. Okay, take care of you guys. Oh, I love it. Having Spectral and Piercing is probably one of my favourite things in Isaac. It just leads to so many beautiful, beautiful scenarios of just absolute destruction. Yeah, now this is a room we want to slow the heck down, because that is awful. Good, good, good. And Fallen. Fallen probably should have waited for him to split before I did that, but honestly, we're going to deal so much damage. There you go. Betrayal. Thank you for that beautiful Deal the Devil item. Okay. So this would be a pretty hefty all stats up. This... I've always had problems with this, and this, I think we have to take this, don't we? It's so good, but it is messy, and we do lose our ability to slow down rooms, which has been a pretty outstanding thing for us so far. Let's open this room up. Wow, Bob's brain. The main problem with it is it does spawn some bosses which are absolutely massive and can get in the way quite a bit. For the most part, it's usually fine, and it usually just helps out quite a lot. But it can be problematic. It is the main thing. Yeah, Bob's brain is probably something I'm not going to take. I'm sorry, Bob's brain. I know you're trying your best, but I don't know, try harder. Oh my god. Rooms that do like volleys of bullets like that can be really scary. Rooms like that, now that is scary. Having a room where there's them little laser eyes immediately. Oh, this is not easy either. Oh my god, I thought I got hit there, but luckily I'm on top of a rock, so I didn't. Yeah, Delirium can just be messy. That's the problem. It can spawn some bosses that visually clutter the screen quite a lot, and that could be the problem during Mega Satan. But at the same time, the damage it could possibly deal... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's our moon card? Where's our moon card? Cheeky game. Give me my moon card back. That's my moon card. Wow, a lot of mini bosses for the womb. Normally you don't find as many mini bosses in the womb, but also we keep getting justice cards, like a lot. I will use Delirium on this boss here, just because it's going to make it a lot easier for us. Hopefully. We'll see. Oh wait, I got hit straight away there. I need to dip. I need to dip. Wait, okay. Yeah, where am I? Okay. Yeah, that was bad. We unfortunately had to use our card there. Delirium... it got me hit. I don't want to admit it, but it did. It spawned a boss in a really, really awkward spot, which blocked my vision from the bullet coming towards me, which in turn, mixed with kidney stone being a pain in the ass, meant that I actually didn't notice that I was going to get hit. And I did get hit. Luckily, though, we shouldn't have too much more problem with Mum, as long as we play safe and normal for the most part. There you go. Safe and normal. What have you got for us? This is just why? Just be nice to me. What's the point? Do we get items from these when we blow them up after we have all our key pieces? I can never remember. I don't think we do. Right. Up we go. We're down a teleport card, which is a real shame because I really want a teleport card or some sort of safety, some sort of backup method for when we fight the man himself. We really need that. I don't know what these things do at all. They look kind of spooky. Not gonna lie, kind of spooky. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. There's going to be some enemies which are a pain. These chests, I do love them, but they really want my good items. And I'm sorry, but they're my good items. I'm not giving you them. I should really go into that devil room, but I just can't. It's not a good idea. This room is nightmare fuel, so I'm just going to go. There's too many rooms where I see one of those little turret things in the middle and enemies I have to wait to kill, and I'm like, no, I'm a dip. Them turrets there, they are probably one of the most brilliant but annoying additions to the game. Like, they're a really good addition because they're an actual turret that you have to worry about. Most turrets in the game are just completely non-worries, like, altogether, but them ones are actually a problem. Ooh, that's weird. Them ones are actually a problem, so it's good to have those, but they are very annoying to deal with, I have to say. Oh, kidney stone, come on! Sometimes it takes, like, an arbutus, I don't know what the word, but it takes a random amount of time to charge up. Sometimes it doesn't take any time at all, sometimes it takes forever. It's very hard to deal with. That's such a cool animation. I love those enemies. But I also hate them. Now, we do have a battery charge there, meaning we can pretty comfortably use delirium here. Don't know where that enemy went. Oh, he just died. I don't know how good that guy's going to be. Yeah, not good at all. All he really did is change the decor for us. Thanks, dude. We don't have a safety. We don't have a duck out method here. I'd really like kidney stone to proc right now, but it's not. That's what I mean. Like, kidney stone, where are you? I need you. Okay, there you go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Just so much damage. Cool. Right. Go back through here. I think a battery is a full recharge on delirium. It is. Good, good, good. Some of them it isn't, like Mega Satan isn't a full charge. So that's nice to have. And then we've got our 4 items here, which please, 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 one of you be good. One of you be good, please. Mum's perfume is a tears up. We'll take that. That's a tears up too. And... I don't think Tech 2 is a good idea. Right. In we go. Spawn the boss before it gets too annoying. For some reason, decrease their fire rate, and I'm not really sure why. Okay, our guy's dead already. We've got to pay real close attention to when kidney stone's available, because if we're not shooting when we should be, that's gonna be a real problem. And also we can use it for an extreme damage boost, so that's good. Got to remember as well, we're gonna be stacking damage high, especially for enemies like that spawn things on us. Really should be focusing on death here, considering he summons. There is still a leech up top of the screen there. but I don't know where. Wow, so our damage is at max now, which is lovely. And that should be him into his next phase. This should be just demolished. Absolutely demolished. Good, good, good. This guy, well, both of these actually can be a real pain. Having fear, didn't even think of how good that would be, but it is very, very nice. Oh, bomb, 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 bomb. Ah, for God's sake, we're dead. We're gonna die. The bomb just screwed us. We might be okay, but there's a real chance here we die pretty quick because just unfortunately bombs, the troll bombs on that phase, there's 2 different enemies that can spawn troll bombs. That's a real issue. These guys are always my biggest fear as well because they're really hard to predict the laser beams. It's really hard to know what they're going to do there. Oh no! The beam! We've still got a chance to get this done with Lazarus, which I don't think we've done yet, so that's nice, but we were so close yet again. We were so close yet again. It's them troll bombs. They took away our protection last time, and they took it away again this time, and it's just typical, isn't it? Oh my god. There you go. We managed to do it as Lazarus, which is nice. But we're just this close. Oh my god, we got Delirium as well. I don't even know. Can we check what we've done as... I think it's... Wait, have we done Mega Satan? Okay, we've done Mega Satan now. We've done Delirium, so we don't need to do this. God damn. So close yet again. And we had a chance at Delirium too. Sad times. I hope you guys enjoyed. We still got an unlock nonetheless. But yes, I will see you guys in the next one where we'll try again. Again. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.